In this lesson, we are finally going to write our very first SQL query. Open the orders exercise file and make sure the SQL Analytics pane is visible. You should also have the orders worksheet open. The query we are about to write will retrieve all records from this worksheet. Inside the query editor, type the following statement. Select asterisk. Press enter. Write from orders. Before we run it, let us understand what it means. The word select tells SQL that we want to retrieve information. The asterisk symbol means all columns. In other words, return everything available. And from orders tells SQL where the data is located. In this case, orders is the name of the worksheet that contains our dataset. Now, click the Run button. Look at the Results section. You should see all records from the Orders worksheet displayed in the output. Congratulations! You have just written and executed your first SQL query. Now, although this query works perfectly, it is not always practical. Imagine working with thousands of records. Do we always need every single column? Probably not. Most of the time, we only need specific pieces of information. For example, suppose your manager asks you to provide a list of customers and the countries they belong to. Instead of returning every column, we can ask SQL for exactly what we need. Replace the asterisk with the names of columns you want. Customer name, country, and you have to separate between them with a comma. Run the query again. Notice that only the customer name and country columns are returned. Everything else has been excluded. This is one of the biggest advantages of SQL. You choose exactly what information you want to see. Let us try one more example. Type the following query. Select order ID, customer name, freight. From orders. Then click Run. Now we have a focused list showing the order number, customer name, and shipping cost. At this point, I want you to notice a pattern. Every SQL query starts by answering two questions. What information do I want, and where can I find it? The select statement answers the first question. The from statement answers the second. As we continue through this course, we will build on this foundation. We will learn how to filter data, sort results, summarize information, and eventually combine multiple data sets together. But every SQL journey begins with the concept you learned today. Select what you need from the place where the data exists. Before moving to the next lesson, take a few minutes to practice. Try retrieving different combinations of columns from the Orders worksheet. The more you experiment, the more comfortable SQL will become. In the next lesson, we will learn how to filter our results, so SQL only returns the records that meet specific conditions. I will see you there.